5 vital fruits an elderly person should eat every day. Uncover the path to lasting wellness before it's too late. Have you ever wondered if the path toward a stronger body and sharper mind could be paved by something as simple as adding a few special fruits to your daily meals? If you felt the creeping concerns about declining health, memory lapses, or reduced mobility, if you've worried about how to keep your heart robust, your brain agile, and your spirit high well into your later years, then you're in exactly the right place. Today, we are going to explore 5 remarkable fruits that have been widely recognized for their potential to combat aging, bolster heart health, and preserve mental clarity long after the age of 60. These specific fruits, grounded in various scientific observations and cherished anecdotally by countless seniors, are not only easy to find in local supermarkets but also delightfully pleasing to the palate. By weaving them into your daily routine, you can reap the kind of nourishing benefits that might seem almost miraculous, yet remain very much grounded in real-world results. What if the secret to living a long, vibrant life was far less complicated than many people believe? What if it was simply a matter of consistent habits, small daily choices, and trusted whole foods that nature graciously provides? Many seniors in the United States facing the pressure of high medical costs are turning to preventive care and natural solutions, hoping to avoid the pitfalls of chronic diseases. In that quest, few realize just how potent some everyday fruits can be. This video aims to shed light on that often overlooked reality, demonstrating that the right choices at the grocery store can support the heart, protect the brain, and enhance overall well-being, possibly extending a person's independence and quality of life for many additional years. We'll be covering 5 of these powerful fruits, leading you through each of their extraordinary qualities. Please stay with me until the end. The last one we'll discuss has been scientifically tied to reduced inflammation and better digestion, and many find it surprisingly easy to include in a daily meal plan. Before we dive in, remember that you are not alone on this journey. Feel free to drop a comment if you or someone you love has tried any of these approaches, or if you just want to share your personal health goals. By the time we reach our conclusion, you'll be fully equipped with insights that can help transform the way you approach everyday eating. It's not an overstatement to say that these simple fruits could unlock new vitality, even if you're already past 60. According to many nutrition experts and geriatric specialists, the consistent consumption of certain nutrient-dense foods can dramatically shift how the body ages, fighting off the oxidative stress and inflammation that so often contribute to chronic disease. Let us begin by exploring the very first on our list. It's a small fruit with a big reputation, commonly known as the brainberry, and it has earned that nickname for good reason. Blueberries boost brain health and memory. These tiny, deep blue jewels hold a wealth of powerful antioxidants that protect the brain from cognitive decline. They help keep memory sharp as the years accumulate. One of the critical nutrients found in blueberries is a class of compounds called anthocyanins, which are known to reduce inflammation in the brain and promote healthier communication between nerve cells. People over 60 frequently mention concerns about memory lapses, difficulty recalling names, or the frustration of misplacing items around the house. These everyday occurrences might feel minor at first, but can accumulate into a real source of stress for both the individual and their loved ones. Studies suggest that older adults who consume blueberries on a regular basis often perform better on memory tests and may have a lower risk of age cognitive impairment. Although no fruit alone can completely halt the aging process, regular moderate consumption of blueberries has shown promise in slowing it. Imagine Robert, a 78-year-old man who once prided himself on his sharp mind. Over time, he began to forget small but meaningful details, like where he had left his car keys or the name of a neighbor he'd known for years. Worried, his daughter encouraged him to make subtle changes to his diet, including adding a bowl of blueberries each morning. After a few months, Robert noticed a real difference. Not only did his focus improve, but he also found that he felt calmer, less forgetful, and more present in daily conversations. While the fruit itself is not a magical cure for aging, it illustrates how consistent nutritional support can make genuine improvements over time. Some observational research, including publications in reputable journals, aligns with stories like Robert's, highlighting measurable benefits to cognitive function. As always, if you have any concerns about your own cognitive changes, speak with a healthcare professional for personalized guidance. These brain berries also support heart health, assist in regulating blood sugar, and can be beneficial for digestive health. The best part is that they are extremely simple to incorporate into various meals. Sprinkle them on top of oatmeal, blend them into smoothies, or enjoy them as a sweet snack in the afternoon instead of a processed treat. If you find yourself nodding along and recognizing that you too could benefit from a sharper memory or better focus, let me know in the comments how you might add blueberries to your next meal. By staying engaged and sharing, you not only help this community learn together, but you also strengthen your own commitment to living well. Now, because each fruit in this list offers its own unique advantages, we're about to shift our attention to a creamy green powerhouse that can support cardiovascular health and circulation. You'll want to listen closely, especially if you or someone you love has dealt with high blood pressure or elevated cholesterol levels. This next fruit has a well-earned reputation for helping maintain a strong heart, and many seniors find it both versatile and satisfying. Avocados support heart health and circulation. When it comes to taking care of your heart, few foods shine as brightly as avocados. These rich, green fruits are high in monounsaturated fats, the kind that encourages good cholesterol levels while minimizing the harmful kind. They're also packed with potassium, a mineral essential to regulating blood pressure and keeping your body's sodium balance under control. This is key for seniors as the natural aging process can stiffen arteries and heighten the risk of heart complications over time. By including avocado regularly, you essentially give your circulatory system a helping hand, giving your heart a chance to work more efficiently. You might recall reading about individuals who have managed to lower their blood pressure significantly by making minor dietary substitutions. Frank, at 75, battled with hypertension for several years. Despite following a medication regimen, he struggled to see meaningful changes in his health reports. Finally, on his doctor's advice, Frank began opting for avocado toast in the morning and replaced some of his more sodium-heavy snacks with avocado slices. Over a few months, his blood pressure readings started to improve, his energy increased, and he felt a renewed sense of well-being. His physician was pleasantly surprised that such a small, consistent change could make a measurable impact. That's one of the beauties of avocados. They're easy to add to salads, blend into smoothies for a creamy texture, or mash onto bread for a quick breakfast or lunch. Avocados also contain fiber that helps with digestion and may aid in preventing blood sugar spikes. Furthermore, their healthy fats contribute to skin elasticity, joint lubrication, and even better, nutrient absorption from other foods. If you're a senior or someone caring for an older adult, this is the kind of fruit you want to have on hand. It's both nourishing and convenient. If the information so far resonates with you, let me know by commenting below on how you like to eat avocados. Perhaps you prefer them in a salad, or maybe you're already in the avocado toast fan club. Your insights might inspire someone else to try a new approach. Before we move on, I want to remind you that your engagement is highly valued. If you're still watching and finding the insights useful, feel free to hit the subscribe button, tap the notification bell, and drop a comment about your age or your top health goals. This helps us know who we're helping and how our community is growing. There's still more to explore, and trust me, the next fruit might surprise you with its robust anti-aging properties and its distinct jewel-like presentation. Pomegranates enhance blood flow and combat aging. This fruit has been revered for centuries as a symbol of longevity, so it's no surprise that modern science backs up many of its reputed benefits. The deep red seeds, often called arils, are loaded with polyphenols that contribute to improving circulation and reducing inflammation. These same antioxidants can combat the oxidative stress that accelerates aging, supporting your heart, joints, and even brain function. Seniors who worry about stiff joints or sluggish blood flow could find a valuable ally in pomegranates, as some studies indicate that regular consumption may help keep arteries flexible and encourage healthier blood pressure levels. Visualize Dorothy, an 80-year-old woman who had experienced stiff joints and persistent fatigue. Daily tasks that once felt easy became burdensome, and she began to feel discouraged. After reading about the benefits of pomegranates, she decided to try fresh pomegranate juice in the mornings. Within a few weeks, Dorothy noticed that her joints felt looser. Eventually, her knees seemed less creaky, and she even discovered bursts of extra energy in her day. While no single fruit can magically erase the realities of getting older, Dorothy's story suggests that adding nutrient-rich pomegranates to a balanced diet can support tangible improvements. Various pieces of research from reputable health organizations suggest that the antioxidants in pomegranates help shield cells from damage and assist in reducing systemic inflammation. Inflammation is often linked to a range of age concerns including arthritis, heart disease, and cognitive decline. If you're considering trying pomegranate for yourself or a loved one, you'll be pleased to hear that they're quite versatile. Sprinkle the seeds on your salad, stir them into yogurt, or simply drink the juice. Just ensure that you check labels if you're buying store-bought juice, as some contain added sugar. If you prefer the fresh route, extracting the seeds might require patience, but many people find the reward well worth the effort. Feel free to comment below on whether you've sampled pomegranates lately and how you might incorporate them into your routine. Your idea could spark inspiration for others in this community who are seeking simple, natural ways to boost their health. Now that we've glimpsed the radiant power of pomegranates, I'd like to invite you to keep watching, because the next fruit provides benefits for both digestion and immunity, two aspects of health that become increasingly significant as we age. Many seniors grapple with digestive discomfort or face heightened vulnerability to infections. If you've ever felt frustrated by a sluggish gut or frequent colds, this next part may be particularly important. Papayas aid digestion and strengthen immunity. This tropical fruit might not be the first thing that comes to mind when you think of longevity, yet it holds a potent enzyme called papain, which helps break down proteins, supporting smoother digestion and easing issues like bloating. For older adults, the digestive tract often requires extra care, partly because the body's ability to process nutrients can decline over time. By adding papaya, you can help your system make the most of every meal, pulling in vitamins and minerals in a more efficient way. Consider Margaret, 76 years old, who endured years of discomfort after eating. She repeatedly felt bloated, and over-the-counter remedies offered only short-term relief. At the recommendation of a close friend, she started enjoying a small dish of papaya after lunch each day. It wasn't a radical shift. She simply replaced other desserts with a few slices of ripe papaya, letting its natural enzymes work in her favor. Within weeks, Margaret noticed she felt less pressure in her abdomen, experienced fewer episodes of sluggishness, and even observed an uptick in her overall energy. Her previously dreary afternoons felt a little brighter, and she credited part of that change to improved digestion. Papayas also boast generous amounts of vitamin C and other antioxidants, which can help support the immune system. Many seniors become more susceptible to infections, making robust immune defenses essential. By weaving papaya into your dietary routine, you're gifting your body with a defensive edge, fortifying your natural ability to fend off common illnesses like colds or flu. From a culinary standpoint, papayas lend themselves to flexibility. You can blend them into a tropical smoothie, slice them into a fruit salad, or simply savor them on their own with a sprinkle of lime juice. If digestion has been a nagging concern, papaya might just be a gentle ally. Let me know in the comments if you've used papaya in creative ways or if you're planning to try it for the first time. Hearing about each other's experiences helps build a supportive environment for seniors and caregivers alike. Remember, small changes can lead to big transformations over time. Thank you for staying with me so far. If you've enjoyed the video up to this point, don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell. Each subscription fuels our ability to produce more content that empowers people to care for themselves and their loved ones. And as we move forward, I'm excited to introduce the last fruit on our list, often mentioned in that well-known saying about keeping the doctor away. Despite being accessible and ordinary, it holds an impressive track record for stabilizing blood sugar and reducing inflammation. Apples reduce inflammation and stabilize blood sugar. That familiar phrase about an apple a day might sound cliché, but in reality, apples pack significant nutrients such as fiber and polyphenols, which can defend against the chronic inflammation responsible for various age complications. Inflammation is often regarded as one of the silent culprits behind conditions like arthritis, heart disease, and even memory decline. By including apples regularly, seniors can tap into a convenient and tasty resource for overall wellness. There's a specific type of fiber in apples called pectin. It works by slowing digestion and moderating the body's absorption of sugar, which is crucial for maintaining stable blood sugar levels. In older adults, the natural aging process may reduce insulin sensitivity, raising the risk for type 2 diabetes. Apples, with their moderate sweetness, can serve as a healthier alternative to sugary snacks that cause harsh blood sugar fluctuation. Beyond this, apples also foster a healthy gut microbiome by acting as a prebiotic, nurturing the friendly bacteria in the digestive system. A robust gut environment can influence not just nutrient absorption, but also immune function, mood, and cognitive clarity. Think about Henry, 82 years old, who had noticed more stiffness in his joints and lower energy levels over the last few years. While he wasn't dealing with a specific diagnosis, he felt that his body was simply slowing down. After learning about the anti-inflammatory and blood sugar stabilizing qualities of apples, Henry began a simple habit of eating one apple each afternoon. Over time, he perceived a gradual improvement in how his joints felt upon waking. His energy in the late afternoon was steadier, and he appreciated how easy it was to keep a fresh apple in his bag whenever he was out and about. Observationally, research on apples' health benefits points to reduced risks of stroke and cardiovascular complications for those who consume them regularly. While each body is unique, this fruit's widespread accessibility and convenience make it an outstanding choice for seniors looking to fortify their nutrition. If you're still following along, share in the comments your favorite variety of apple. Perhaps you prefer the tart crunch of a Granny Smith or the sweetness of a Fuji. Your feedback supports a richer community dialogue about how best to approach longevity through whole foods. By now, you've gleaned that each fruit in this list stands on its own merits, offering targeted health benefits that address different facets of the aging process, from memory retention and heart function to digestive ease and immunological fortification. But the real key lies in consistency. It's about welcoming these fruits into your routine in a way that suits your lifestyle, personal tastes, and any existing health conditions. Remember, living longer doesn't just mean tacking on extra years. It means increasing the likelihood that those years remain enjoyable, energetic, and free from the weight of preventable ailments. None of these 5 fruits are silver bullets, and it's essential to approach any dietary shift with realistic expectations. At the same time, simple daily decisions can accumulate into meaningful transformations. That's why many dietitians and geriatric care experts suggest adding a variety of nutrient-dense foods to daily meals, avoiding processed snacks, and staying hydrated. If you're inspired to start making subtle changes, why not begin by swapping a high-sugar pastry with a piece of fruit? Over the course of weeks and months, you might be pleasantly surprised by how your body responds. Let's take a moment to recap. We started with blueberries, often praised for their abundance of antioxidants that help preserve cognitive health and memory. They can also support heart health and contribute to balanced blood sugar. We then moved on to avocados, creamy green fruits that provide monounsaturated fats and potassium for a healthy cardiovascular system and smoother circulation. They also lend themselves to a range of culinary uses, from sandwiches to salads. Next, pomegranates entered the stage with their vibrant seeds that can improve blood flow and address inflammation. They also contain polyphenols known to offer anti-aging properties. Papayas, meanwhile, stand out by aiding digestion through the enzyme papain and boosting immune defenses thanks to an array of vitamins and antioxidants. Seniors who struggle with gut discomfort may find welcomed relief. Finally, apples emerged as the everyday hero that can help stabilize blood sugar and minimize inflammation, making them an excellent ally in warding off a variety of potential problems. When combined, these 5 fruits create a tapestry of nutritional support for seniors and anyone seeking better vitality as they age. Each fruit plays its part in safeguarding different aspects of health, from the brain to the heart to the immune system. The real power lies in incorporating them regularly rather than consuming them only sporadically. As the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, and many nutrition guidelines emphasize, consistency is crucial in transforming health outcomes. By forming habits, you're essentially training your body to function more efficiently, maintain steadier energy, and better resist the challenges that come with advancing years. I encourage you to reflect on your personal goals and circumstances. Perhaps you're hoping to maintain your independence, enabling you to stay active, travel, or spend quality time with grandchildren. Maybe you're working to reduce your reliance on medications or proactively manage existing conditions. Whatever your motivation, focusing on a wholesome diet rich in fruits like these can be a gentle yet powerful step toward reaching those aspirations. If you or a loved one is in need of deeper medical advice, remember that consulting a qualified healthcare professional is vital. This video offers general knowledge and shared experiences, but a personalized plan may be necessary depending on your history or specific health needs. Still, let these 5 fruits serve as a guiding light, reminding you that nature often provides us with foundational tools to age more gracefully. Since you've reached this point, take a second to think of at least one practical action you can implement immediately. Maybe it's picking up a carton of blueberries on your next grocery run. Maybe it's preparing an avocado-based dish for lunch tomorrow. If you're leaning toward trying pomegranate juice or slicing up fresh papaya, share those ideas in the comments so we can all learn from you. And if you happen to have any favorite apple recipes, from crisp slaws to baked desserts, let us know. There's a wide community here that can benefit from your creativity. If this video has been enlightening or inspiring, please give it a like. By doing so, you help more people discover these tips, potentially improving their quality of life. Subscribing to the channel and turning on notifications ensures that you won't miss any future content, whether it's further exploration of longevity secrets, advice on staying physically active, or strategies to enhance emotional well-being. Indeed, health isn't only about what we eat. It also involves having fulfilling connections, mental stimulation, and a sense of purpose that keeps us enthusiastic about life. However, focusing on nutrient-rich foods is a fantastic way to lay the groundwork for overall wellness. From personal experience and the collective wisdom of many seniors who've shared their stories, incorporating these 5 fruits is a delightful way to start making changes. It doesn't feel restrictive or complicated. Instead, it's about embracing the bounty that nature provides and understanding that simple choices can yield surprising rewards, like improved digestion, sharper cognition, stronger immunity, and steadier energy. Although none of us can pause the passage of time, we can certainly endeavor to walk that path with greater vitality and joy. If you're reading this and thinking of a parent, grandparent, or dear friend who might benefit, please share the video with them. A little nudge can sometimes spark a whole new chapter of health and independence. Thank you for being part of this conversation. Your presence, questions, and reflections create a supportive environment for everyone. Remember, true longevity involves more than merely adding years to life. It's about ensuring those years are filled with experiences that enrich your mind, warm your heart, and strengthen your spirit. By thoughtfully choosing the foods you consume, you help pave the way for a future in which you feel stronger, more mentally sharp, and capable of savoring every precious moment. If you found this video helpful, like and subscribe for more content that shines a light on evidence-based ways to nurture your well-being. We're grateful to have you here, and we can't wait to keep sharing more valuable insights. Until next time, consider adding these 5 remarkable fruits to your daily routine. Let them be small, delicious steps toward a bigger vision of health. Remember that gradual shifts can lead to profound changes, and each positive decision helps weave a life that remains fulfilling, stable, and bright. We look forward to having you with us again soon, and in the meantime, keep striving for those moments of joy, strength, and clarity that remind us just how wonderful it is to be alive, even as the years continue to unfold.